So what I'm going to start doing is some monthly wrap-up videos in Closer College here, where we're going to talk about what we added this month, maybe a couple wins, and what's coming up, what's new, what's going to happen going forward here. So to kick it off, I want to talk about three kind of wins that I've got here. One, Michael, who joined, just landed an offer. He landed his offer as an appointment setter for a company he was super, super excited about. So I'm happy for him. Hopefully he goes on to crush it there. As long as he follows what we got, he definitely will. Ward jumping on his first offer ever as the only closer on the offer. He actually jumped on as a setter closer hybrid, now has a 30% close rate. And he's never done sales before. He's never done high ticket sales at all. Jumping on his first real estate offer and close his first PIF as well. And he's super, super excited. I know that company's going to go on to do some awesome things. They're actually bringing in a setter as well. They're hiring. They're actually in the community. If you guys want to go and apply for that job, he's super excited and stoked about what's to come there. I also wanted to share a win from my sales team that I'm managing from Carlos, who is seeing great numbers with self-setting. If you guys know what self-setting is, it's when you're a closer and you go out and you go into the CRM and you call people to set your own appointments through triage calls. And what he's loving about this is they close at a much higher rate just because you're talking to the person for the second time. So when he's doing his self-setting, he's seeing 100% show rate and a 60% close rate on those deals. And he actually made an extra $2,000 in commissions for himself in a couple days of doing this. So he spent one day, a couple hours just setting a couple appointments for himself. He set 5 appointments. All 5 showed up and 60% of them closed. So he's super, super excited for self sets. And I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do this month with them, because honestly, he's just taking full control of his commissions in that way. He's not relying on the VSL setting appointments. He's not relying on the setting team setting his appointments. He can go out and completely create his own paycheck just because some leads are coming in. So that's super, super exciting for him. Looking forward to see how he does. Now, as for what we added to the community over the last 2 months or so, I kind of just started letting people in the last couple weeks. Started adding some stuff in a little bit before that. So if we go first to job opportunities, we have those 2 opportunities that I added. One from Phi Investors Real Estate Op, where it's a new company close to about $100,000 a month. And they're looking to scale up. They've got tons and tons and tons of ad revenue to scale. They just need to bring in some appointment setters to fill the calendar. And eventually they'll be bringing in some closers as well. So definitely go and apply there still. I just talked to them last week. They're still looking to bring people on. We also have a role here for Airbnb. This is someone who's in the he's one of the clients in the sales teams that I manage. So he needs a setter. All of the clients that I have in the team that I manage over at Consulting Blueprint, they all use Instagram to book appointments. So the setters are all not doing any calls, but they're doing Instagram DM appointments. A lot of inbound is coming there. So new followers, you're talking to them. You're talking to a lot of people that inbound message. The inbox is pumped with people that are excited and ready to have a conversation. So that's, all of those offers are great offers to jump on. And he's looking for a DM appointment setter to fill up his calendar and eventually bring on a closer as well. So those are the 2 opportunities that we posted in the community over the last about 30 to 45 days. We also, when it comes to trainings, we put 5 new classroom trainings. So we got reverse engineering your motivation, great training there on kind of just knowing your numbers as an appointment setter and as a closer, and exactly what numbers you need to see if the OTE and the offer is good, but also reverse engineering the numbers that you need to kind of set your own paycheck and make some good money for yourself. The kickoff, how to kick off your calls the right way, the perfect way that gets someone ready to go, ready to have that conversation. We also added, I know, a video on objection handling when it comes to walking people over the fence that are just afraid. How to handle that. How do you handle fear? How do you help someone move in spite of that fear and buy the thing and get started? And how do you excite them and motivate them to do that and get ready to go? That video breaks that down beautifully. We also talked about reason for change, which is pretty much going over the whole discovery, the kickoff, after the kickoff, going into why they're here, what the problem is, where they're at currently, what their goals are. This is really, really good if you want to just master the first 20 to 25 minutes of the call. Watch this video over and over and over again. Dropped that one 6 days ago. And before that, I also dropped the solution cycle, which is really, really good for right after that. So right after you've done the discovery, you know where they're at, what's wrong with that, why they no longer want to be there, what their goals are. Boom. Now we jump into our solution cycle. And this is where we get them really surrendering control, ready to take on our authority and ready to move forward with the advice and the feedback that we have for them so that they can actually make that change in their life. That is some of the classroom trainings we put out. And we actually put out 9 group trainings, which were either one-to-one call reviews, group call reviews, Q&A sessions. They're all super, super valuable. This person, we really went deep on how to just pitch very, very simply so that the person knows exactly what it is they're being offered and it sounds like the perfect thing for them, and how to drop the price in a way that has people just ready to go. We also talked about, you know, creating deeper connections with prospects. How do you get them to trust you? How do you get them to want to move forward with you? How do you get them to pick you over the competition? How do you get them to stop this whole price comparison thing where it's like this person's cheaper than that and just want to work with you, even if you cost more than the alternatives? We went deep on a lot of important stuff here in those 9 group sessions and call reviews. These are calls that are real live calls with some of the clients that we have in the consulting blueprint program. So that's a program where coaches, consultants are trying to grow their coaching business. And I actually manage the team there. And I also host the sales review. So you guys are seeing the recordings of all of these coaches on their offers, solopreneurs closing their own deals. And sometimes they have closers that close the deals as well. You're seeing me review, break down, and give them feedback. So there's tons of valuable calls there. And when they're ready, when those businesses grow to a certain point, I also am dropping their opportunities in Closer College, because I want to make sure that the opportunities that are dropped in here are vetted and they're good opportunities for you guys to jump on and start making some good money with real OTEs. So obviously still do your own due diligence when you talk to the business owner, but that's where a lot of these opportunities are coming from. So that's kind of the wrap up. That's kind of what happened this month. Let's talk about what we're doing going forward in April here. So I want to have 3 to 5 more opportunities dropped in the job opportunity section here. I didn't put too much focus on that in March. I've got a few people I'm talking to that are looking to hire. And I've also got a bunch of people posting in my Facebook group that's free over there with lots of opportunities there, but they're not too vetted. I do what I can to vet them in terms of like, if their post looks too spammy, I don't approve it in the group. So I only approve certain posts that look more legitimate, but I'm not actually speaking to those people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speak to more people and actually get those opportunities posted in this community here. That's going to be exclusive for the Closer College community. Also, I'm going to finish up a couple more trainings. I'm going to have a big focus this month on trainings. First of all, I'm going to go into this Closer 101 training and finish off the last couple of videos I have here. So we've got the framework overall. We got the kickoff, solution cycle. We got reason for change here as well. Good to go. Internal urgency, the pitch, and commitment before the close. These are the 3 videos that I'm going to get done this month to have a completed closing 101 section here. Also, I'm going to take a look at sales mentality, and we're going to finish off the 3 that are coming soon here. So we have mindset for closers. We have reverse engineering your motivation, like I talked about before. But what I'm going to finish is the 3 states of a closer video, the 3 mindsets you really want to have to be on a level that's getting people seeing you as an authority, getting people ready to trust you, ready to move forward. 3 levels of truth, super, super powerful video, and the power of silence, as well as 4 types of practice. The art of sales module or mini modules here. Once those are done, it's going to be so valuable for you guys to be in the right headspace to close these deals. So that's what's planned for this month of April. Got a lot planned for the coming months, but that's what we're going to plug in the next 30 days here. That's the end of this wrap up. I'm going to do one of these once a month so you guys know what we've done and where we're going and see the progression of this community, because we got a lot of fun stuff and awesome stuff planned. And we're going to be working on some more community engagement, getting people networking, doing some more mock calls, connecting more, and eventually facilitating those calls in the calendar. But that's what we got so far. That's what we're doing in April. Looking forward to rocking and rolling with you.